Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Andrea Aguilera. I hope that everyone is doing great, and I just want to say thank you guys so much for the support so far. I have some really exciting news. This past July, on the 9th to be exact, I made my last payment and finally paid off $14,400 of credit card debt. Wait, how much did you just pay off? Wow, it's like a weight has been lifted off my shoulders. I cannot express the happiness and serenity that has taken over my life since that day. So I have a little bit of a confession. I didn't originally think that I would share this news with you guys, but then I thought, had I known someone to share some of their steps or some of their recommendations, I probably wouldn't have been in such a financial rut. That being said, I know that we all have divergent lives. I know that we all have different expenses, different financial incomes, and so we have to try and find the right strategies that work for each of us. I'm sure that there are a lot of recommendations out there, but these are the steps that specifically worked for me. One thing that I will say about this video, guys, is that no matter what your situation is or how much credit card debt you owe, you will be able to take one or two or maybe even all 6 steps and apply them to start paying off your balance. Okay, so let's dive right in. In today's video, I will be giving you guys 6 steps that can help you pay off over $14,000 in credit card debt in less than 10 months. The first step you want to take is a look into your credit card account. Guys, I know this is the most dreaded part, but you gotta do it. You wanna look at how much money you owe. You also want to visualize a realistic goal as to how quickly you wanna pay off the total balance. For example, here's a system that worked for me. Calculate the total amount of money that you owe and divide that by the number of weeks within a year. The total amount that you get is what you need to start paying off, or at least aim to pay off every week from this point on. Second, in this step, guys, you're going to be looking into your bank account and seeing which expenses can be limited or completely cut from your budget. Guys, this is crucial. I know that you only live once. I know that you don't want to stop being the life of the party. But like everything great in life, you have to make the right sacrifices in order to succeed. So buckle up. For example, when I looked into my bank account, I noticed that I was buying Starbucks coffee at least 5 days out of a week. So if I calculated that, the almond milk plus the extra shot of espresso, plus I always left tip. Guys, always leave tip. That is very important in life, but not just any tip. Don't leave 10 cents or 50 cents or 25 cents. Leave a freaking $1 or more, because if you can buy a $6 coffee at Starbucks, you can leave a $1 tip, okay? Moving on. So round that out to $7. 7 times 5, 35, then multiply that by 4. I was paying over $140 a month for coffee.
For coffee.
That is the most ridiculous thing. Guys, go on Amazon, get yourself an espresso machine that costs anywhere from $10 to $15, and you make your own lattes at home. And you could also take it in a to-go cup if you like to have your lattes at work. Do you see where I'm going with this? Whatever cuts you're able to make from your monthly expenses, you're going to use that amount towards your weekly payments. Right? That's awesome. Third step, and this is very important, guys. If for whatever reason you are not able to make extra payments, like the weekly payments we just talked about, and you're only able to make one payment, make sure you pay the minimum always. That way you don't damage your credit score and you don't have to pay extra for the next month. Step 4, and maybe this won't be useful to everyone, but it definitely helped me out. Open up a savings account that you have zero access to. I realized very early in the game, guys, that piggy banks did not work for me, especially mine's, because it had like the little round plastic part in the belly, so I can literally take that off and reach in and grab the money. It also didn't help. Oh, Jesus Christ, save me. A little over a year ago, I decided to open up a savings account that required me to maintain a balance. And this balance entirely depends on which bank you choose. And I also opted for the option to not have a card pertaining to that particular account. That way I just wouldn't be tempted every time I opened up my wallet. Once you open up your savings account, your main objective is to make small deposits into your account every so often as you can. The reason why I suggest this step is because when I couldn't or didn't have extra income in order to pay more than the minimum due, I remember that I was making small payments into my savings account, and so I decided to grab money from there in order to help me pay off my credit card balance. Step number 5, and I know this one may be obvious, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it out loud either way. Do not use your credit card, folks. This is in extreme cases like the one that I was in where I owed a lot of money and my interest rate was over 29%. That is crazy. I was in such turmoil because no matter what sort of payment I made, and sometimes I could only make the minimum, it wouldn't work because my interest rate was so high, and it was just so frustrating because no matter what I did, my balance would not go down. So guys, whatever you do, do not use a credit card that you are trying to pay off. On the other hand, if you are that someone, that very special someone who is in debt and is still able to use your credit card, then kudos to you, but that was not my situation. I was just way in over my head. Step number 6, guys, which brings me to my last recommendation. Don't be afraid or embarrassed to call your credit card company and ask for assistance. Let them know of your situation. Let them know that you need help paying off your balance. And the odds are they will. And they could also put you in this payment protection program where they freeze your account for a minimum of 12 months, in which point they'll also lower your interest rate and only require you to make one automatic payment per month. This is great because you can choose to cancel out of the program anytime you want, and you could also choose the amount you can pay per month depending on how high your balance is. So win-win for the situation. Don't be afraid to ask for help, guys. So there you have it, guys. I hope that you found this video helpful, and I hope that you're able to start paying off your credit card debt as soon as possible. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and if you haven't already done so, don't forget to click that subscribe button below and become a part of my journey. And above all, guys, stay safe, stay healthy, stay creative, and let's be kind to one another. Until next video, guys. Oh, you guys thought I was done. You thought I was done ski. Well, guess what? I'm gonna give you guys a little celebration dance because this girl right here actually paid off her credit card balance.
Who paid off her credit card balance? I did. Bring it down, bring it down, bring it down.
Oh my